Hello friends, and welcome back to the horror section. This video is just showing off Razorback on Blu-ray, so here we go. And this is volume 4 of Worlds on Film Beyond Genres, and that is a Umbrella Entertainment. This is kind of Umbrella's new line of movies. They put a lot of the first 3 have been kind of horror movies along with this one, number 4. So, and they kind of just put out I guess it's just a line where they can put out different horror movies is what I'm thinking. Just different kind of movies from around the world, I guess, where it reads in that heading. So, I'm looking forward to seeing what next they're bringing out. I think the first couple were they had a couple of Reanimator movies, and they had the H.P. Lovecraft movie, Dagon, I guess is how you pronounce it. And that one and one of the Reanimators just come out on Vestron, Lionsgate Vestron line. So they kind of put out the same ones that were on the Vestron line, the Dagon and the I believe it was Beyond Reanimator. I might be confusing, but I believe it was Beyond Reanimator that they put out, but I might be mistaken with that. But that was like the volume 1 through 3, and of course this is volume 4, of course. And all the covers kind of look like this. They have just a centered picture, just kind of their own kind of odd artwork, just kind of cool artwork kind of from the movie. And I thought this one looked pretty cool for this Razorback movie. You know, it almost, to me, they almost make it look like it's 3D, like, you know, it's going to jump out of the box and get you. You can say this is kind of like the square box TV behind it. It's kind of jumping out of the box to grab the viewer. So I thought that looked pretty cool. And if you don't know that much about Umbrella Entertainment, they're kind of an Australian company that puts out a lot of Australian movies. But then they also put out a lot of, other movies from around the world. Just ones that are, if there's a pretty good movie, they try to put it out for people in Australia to buy and people around the world to buy. So it's a pretty cool company. And you can usually, a lot of their Blu-rays sometimes will say Region B on them, but a lot of them I've checked in like a Region A player and they'll play on that. So, and a lot of other people told me that their movies are usually region free, even though they say B on the back. So they're a pretty cool little company, or I like them. And I thought this Razorback, I thought this cover looked really cool. The slip cover did. I thought that was pretty nice. Of course, there's your view from the side, and there's our usual kind of, emblem. That kind of looks like the older Beyond Genre Volume 4 with the little, pretty cool. I guess the other side has the same kind of thing on it. Pretty neat. Razorback. And like I said, I really enjoyed this movie. I'll kind of read here a little about it. Somewhere deep in the Australian outback, there's an indestructible creature that can rip a man in half and destroy a homestead in seconds. 900 pounds of tusk and muscle, hell-bent on terrorizing the small, isolated community of Gumola, a town as violent and primitive as the beast that threatens it. Like I said, it's just got a bunch of people on here that kind of, like some of them kind of are, I don't know, it's kind of a, if you remember the old Mad Max kind of movies, that's why it's got a little bit of feel that, because it's got a lot of odd characters and stuff on here. I mean, they're not as crazy looking as some of those on Mad Max, but they're sort of the same thing. It's got all these outback kind of primitive people, and they're just trying to make some money to, and have some fun, and it's just kind of like a crazy, crazy movie. And of course, this big pig is kind of just trying to ruin everything, going through and killing people and tearing houses apart, and just, I mean, it's a pretty cool little movie. And of course, they're all trying to figure out how to stop it and stuff. It's a pretty cool, I just enjoy it real good. It's a fun little movie to me. And it says here, outstanding debut feature film from Russell Mulcahy, Highlander in the Shadow. Razorback is a fiercely entertaining, adrenaline-pumping thriller that proudly counts Steven Spielberg and Quentin Tarantino among its self-confessed fans. Presented here in a new 4K transfer and boasting a stunning cinematography from Oscar winner Dean Seamler. Dances with Wolves, a taunt script by horror veteran Everett DeRoche, Patrick Roadgames. And Roadgames is a pretty fun little, kind of like a slasher on wheels kind of movie, I guess you could say. Atmospheric music by Iva Davies, Ice House. And special effects by Bob McCarran and of The Matrix. So that's pretty cool. And here it says it's blood curdling to the last squeal. So that's kind of look at this, a work of gut busting visuals. So that's pretty neat. So it's kind of a cool kind of write ups for these movies. Pretty cool. And of course, it's like I said, A, B, and C on this one. But a lot of times, if you see Umbrella and it's only got a B, like I've said, I've seen it working in A too, so I don't know. I guess it's not region locked, I guess. You can watch it in other countries. I'm not really for sure. But this one is A, B, and C, as it says on the back here. And the special features are all new transfer from the newly restored 4K master. Audio commentary with director Russell Mulcahy and I guess Shani Armstrong. Audio interview with actor Gregory Harrison, Jaws on Trotters, featuring interviews with director Russell Mulcahy, producer Hal McElroy, Razorback creator Bob McCarran, composer Iva Davies, and cast Judy Morris and Chris Hayward. Extended interviews with cast and crew from Mark Hartley's Not Quite Hollywood. So that might be pretty cool. Oh, this one sounds good. Razorback, the VHS cut, the original uncut 4.3 Australian home video version. Wow. A certain piggish nature looking back at Razorback with film historian Lee Gambins, Alexander Heller Nichols, Sally Christie, and Emmy Westwood. Grisly deleted scenes with new optional audio commentary, theatrical and VHS trailers, and image gallery. So they give you quite a bit here on this special features. Sounds like if I can talk right, Umbrella Entertainment really put a lot into these, and they usually do a good job on their special features, but I don't know if it's just because it's this new, I don't know if this line they're trying to make a line kind of like, I guess Vestron Video does with their, Lionsgate does with their Vestron Video, or, different people come out with these different lines, and this must be their new kind of horror line. They're going to, pump it up and put a lot of cool stuff in it, make it look real good. So I'm hoping they'll come up with some more great titles in the future. So, but like I said, I'll kind of leave a link to Umbrella Entertainment. And like I said, I just wanted to show this off if you were on the fence, or even if you haven't even heard of this movie. I'd say you have, but maybe you didn't know it was coming out on Blu-ray from Umbrella Entertainment. Then, I'm just kind of showing it off and letting y'all see it and see what y'all think of it. Maybe you might want to order it, and just giving you the heads up on what the special features are and stuff like that. Like I said, I really enjoyed this movie. I thought it was a fun one when I watched it on VHS. It was kind of it had a cool atmosphere to it in the outback, all the cool characters and stuff. And it's just this big, muscular hog, Razorback that's coming after everybody, big boar. But like I said, it's a pretty cool movie. Like I said, I just had to show this off when I seen this cover. I really like that cover, that 3D effect. Looks like that's pretty cool. So that's my video for just showing off Razorback on Blu-ray. Like I said, if you haven't already, please subscribe if you like this video. Until next time, have a good one. See ya.